is good. You are all here, just like I expected. Now, listen closely, my little ones. This is a story from the olden days, a tale with lessons hidden like treasures. Once upon a time, in the tranquil village of Umu Aida, nestled beneath the whispering hills and beside the great River Lomi, a miracle occurred. To a humble farmer and his wife were born twin baby boys named Okon and Adin. The village buzzed with excitement, for twins were rare and sacred. As tradition demanded, on the 8th day after their birth, the Leone, who's the revered village fortune teller, arrived, wrapped in his layers of beads, feathers, and mystery. His entrance was dramatic, as usual. He clutched his staff, sniffed the air theatrically, and then did something no one expected. He bowed before the babies and declared, "Long live the king!" The people fell silent. The farmer and his wife exchanged glances. "King? Us? We only grow yams." But before they could ask which child he meant, the Leone gasped, staggered dramatically like a bad actor in a village play, and collapsed dead. Just like that, the secret of the next king died with him. The villagers whispered that the gods were playing a trick, or maybe the Leone just had bad goat meat for breakfast. Years passed. The twins grew into two different young men. Okon, the older twin, was breathtakingly handsome, charming, walked like he owned the earth, but can sometimes be full of himself. He had the confidence of a rooster in a hen house, and words smoother than palm wine. Every maiden dreamed of him. Adin, the younger twin, had a face that didn't turn heads, but a mind that did. He was kind-hearted and thoughtful. Though he often stumbled over his words, what he said mattered. While Okon had admirers, Adin had true friends. Then came the day that shook the kingdom. Beyond King fell gravely ill. His breath grew shallow, and his once mighty voice became a whisper carried only by the wind. The village healer, after days of rituals and divinations, finally spoke. "There is no cure in this land. Only one man holds the knowledge, the great Onasha, the seer of the 7 hills, who lives in a faraway land hidden deep within the folds of time and wisdom." The village trembled. The journey to the seer of the 7 hills was no ordinary one. It led through forgotten paths, ancient trails, where even the wind tread softly, guarded by silence and old magic. From the strongest and bravest, 10 men were chosen, their names carved into the bark of the sacred Iroko tree. Among them were the twin sons of the farmer, Okon and Adin. Before they set off, the village priest stood at the shrine, his staff raised high, and chanted prayers that echoed through the valley. He smeared white chalk on their foreheads and said, "Go not with pride, but with purpose. Let your spirit walk before your feet." Then came the dancers adorned in colors that shimmered like firelight. They stomped the earth and clapped the heavens, their movements bidding farewell to the brave. Drums beat like heartbeats, faster and louder, until the last step of the dance met silence. Journey, with hope in their hearts, dust at their heels, and the fate of a kingdom resting on their shoulders.